I like to be informed, but sometimes I really get tired of watching the news. And sometimes I'll go years without watching the news. I mean, I'll definitely stay in the know, but I'm just tired of all the crap that's going on in the world today. Now, with this new movie that I saw that is telling a true story the film is called Fruitvale Station. And it tells a true story of a man named Oscar Grant. Now, a few months ago, before seeing this film, I saw a movie poster and saw the trailer, but I really knew nothing about this story. I just never really heard about this, what really happened to this individual. But I felt like this was something I needed to see, and I knew that this movie was getting some really good press and was getting a lot of recognition at the Sundance Film Festival. And I really like the people that are in this film, including Michael B. Jordan, Octavia Spencer, and Melanie Diaz. And there's a few other people that are in this film, but this movie is telling the true story of a man near the end of the year of 2008 in Northern California. And again, I didn't know much about this story. I went into this movie pretty blind. I'm really glad now that I've seen the film. I'm really glad that I was kind of unaware of this story and that I really didn't know much about this, because I think it affected my experience more, because I didn't know really the outcome of what was going to happen. I mean, I think the movie is still powerful enough if you know the story of this man. But if you don't, I highly recommend that maybe you should stay away from not the facts, because it's good to know the facts, but stay away from the actual story, because I think this movie is a movie that I really appreciated going in blind and not knowing much about the story, because this is a very powerful movie, and I think one of the most important films I've actually seen this year. I am really just still thinking about it. When I watched the movie, and in the first few minutes of the film, you do get to see the real incident on camera. Some people actually shot it, and that's the first time I've ever seen that footage. So once the movie was over, I waited till the next screening just to see that footage again, now that I've actually seen the story. And this is just an exceptional film. I don't know much about the real guy, though I feel like the movie is a very respectful film. It's a very low-key and insightful, and at the same time not too flashy, which I really appreciate. It doesn't feel like a Hallmark Hall of Fame movie or some Lifetime movie of the week. It's directed very well by some guy named Ryan Coogler. I think that's what his name is. A brand new filmmaker. This is actually his first film, and I'm really interested to see what he comes up with next. It's acted really well by the entire cast. There's even some actors that I really like. A guy named Kevin Durant. And at the credits it said that there was an actor named Chad Michael Murray. Yes, Chad Michael Murray. He's actually in the film. I don't think he has a speaking role because he plays one of the cops in the film. But yeah, this movie really moved me and shocked me and saddened me at the same time. I didn't know what was going to happen at the end of this story. And I feel like this is a movie that I'm going to think about for a very, very long time, and be interested to see what people might think about it. I'm trying to focus mainly on the movie itself. I don't really know the true facts. It does say it's based on a true story. I don't know what liberties the movie actually takes. But I'd be interested if you have seen the film, or if you know the true facts about this story. Please comment below. Let me know what you thought about the movie and what about the actual story itself. I'd be really curious. As a movie, it's one of the best films of the year, and a very powerful film, as I said before. It's one of my favorite movies of the year, and something that, it's going to be in my brain for a very, very long time. I'm going to give the film Fruitvale Station 4 stars. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. And if you really love to go to the movies and see almost every film, even those films that come from film festivals that don't get really seen, I'm really glad this movie is going to find an audience and is playing in theaters. I think it's a very important film. I'm really glad that I have MoviePass.com, and I highly recommend you check it out as well, because I think this movie is important, and it needs to be seen, and it needs to be discussed, because now I know the story, and I feel like that's pretty interesting. Bye.